The Rise and Downfall of Weak Legacy 2. This game, Weak Legacy 2, was released back on July 2024. From 2024 until now, they have released roughly around 7 to 9 updates if we count mini updates. If not, then you can already see the current update number as it says update 6. To be honest, I am not going to complain about these update numbers because from 2024 to August 2025, this game was averaging around 500 players to 1,000 or 2,000 players max. But then again, about 5 to 6 years ago, I remember playing a Roblox Naruto game called Beyond Beta, made by the creators of Rel Seas and Shindo Life, Rel Games. That game averaged around 200 to maybe 1,000 to 5,000 players at most, I believe. And despite those player counts, the Rel brothers managed to release a total of 127 updates. The fact that it was only 2 people, Rel Sin and Rel Bad, working on Beyond Beta is crazy. Like, imagine releasing over 100 updates with only 2 developers. This just proved that if you love your game, you will continue to frequently work on it despite the player counts. Now, coming back to the main topic, this game started to gain players around September 2025. This was the month where Weak Legacy 2 started to enter its prime, and it was all thanks to Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. That movie hype is so real that it literally boosted this game's player counts. Before this movie, no one knew that this type of game exists in Roblox platform. And just like that, this game went from around 1,000 players count to 50,000 players count, which is a huge achievement of the team of Weak Legacy. But the real question is, did the team of this game have done anything to appreciate the player base? Did they really do anything to live up to these players' count? Me personally, I would say 20% yes and 80% no. And here's the fun fact, before this game getting player counts, the owner of this game had decided to stop working on Weak Legacy 2 and Moon V1, and V2 update was supposed to be a last update of Weak Legacy 2. Here, as the owner said, I can make the last update for Weak Legacy 2, where there will be Moon V1 and V2. But I won't say exactly when I will make this update. The reason for the owner to stop working on the game was cleared up by one of the game's dev named Danny. He says, my take on it is that the development for Weak Legacy 2 started a long time ago, and now those scripts aren't up to date. The main issue is old scripts, which make inserting basic things harder than they need to be, and it becomes a very repetitive task for Heel. This has drained his motivation to continue working on Weak Legacy 2 for a while. Honestly, it was understandable at that time because the game was averaging less than 1,000 players. Now, the reason they didn't quit working on this game is when they released Moon Breathing Update on September, I believe, the game started to get player counts. And by the time they released Dark Thunder V2 Update, the game had reached 15,000 concurrent users. And I think I started playing this game after Thunder Update, I believe. And from that moment till now, I've observed one thing is that the owner of this game is a lazy dev. First of all, the team lacks communication, not only among themselves, but with the community too. Let's take Mugen Train and Halloween Update. As an example, they have delayed Mugen Train for about 3 weeks. First, they said they will release this update in this time, and when that time came, they said they need more time to work on the bug fixes, etc., which is understandable, but going back on your words again and again is crazy. And right when it was time to release Mugen Update, one of the dev announced that instead of this update, they will be releasing Halloween Update. They said they want Mugen Update to be the best update, and they working on bringing Flame V2 Breathing and Akaza V2 Demon Art in this Mugen Train update. And you know what the funny part is? After the Halloween Update announcement, another main legacy developer told us that it was impossible to release the Halloween update that weekend because he already had his hands full with the Mugen update. It seemed like the Halloween update wasn't even discussed among the dev team. And here's the interesting part. The owner of the game also ignores, or straight up airs, the devs' DMs about the game's work. They have to wait a long time just to get a reply, which is crazy. I already knew from the start that the owner, the main scripter, is just a lazy dev. And guess what? The Halloween update didn't happen, it got cancelled, which we all saw it coming. Now let's talk about Mugen Train update. In that update, they promised to release Flame V2 and Akaza V2 alongside Mugen Raid, but guess what? They didn't finish Flame V2 even with 3 or 4 weeks of delay, and Flame V2 released after Mugen Train update. I'm not here complaining about the delays or anything. As a player, I personally enjoyed playing this game. I'm just frustrated at the dev team, that's all. Right now, we have no end game content. They have been doing reworks, which is fine. but at least add some endgame content alongside these reworks. If you think it's hard to work on both reworks and content, then expand your team. You should have the money to hire commissions, but again, the problem lies with Heal. I understand that it's frustrated to work on a game which the core system, aka scripting, is outdated, but if I am being honest, you can literally make a separate weak legacy game and fix the core scripting and transfer the current content to that one. I am gonna be honest, this game is not hard to script. This game doesn't have any complex or unique system or mechanism. If you're a decent dev, you can easily make this game within a month or two if I am not over exaggerating. You are literally averaging 20,000 to 30,000 players. You should be able to fix and rework the game's scripting. But again, I would say the team lacks motivation, and the results you can already see. This game went from 50,000 peak players to back at 6,000 to 4,000 players count, which is honestly frustrating to see. And the reason for this downfall is lack of in-game content, bugs, and delays. I know there are these people who dick rides the owner. I remember someone in my comments saying the owner works day and night on this game. They are working hard on this game. You don't know how hard is it to script the game. First of all, the team themselves have told multiple times the owner is lazy, okay? And this type of game is not hard to work on, lil bro. And for those who might says time zones exist, look at this chart. As you can see, it's literally going down faster than my life. Now, what's the future of this game? Will this game stop receiving updates? As of now, the game will still continue to get updates until the game lose majority of its players, which we all can already see it happening. This game still have potential, they just need to add more endgame content. Instead of just reworking a single blood demon art or breathing style, there's literally games on Roblox platform that updates their game 3 times a week and is getting average of 30,000 to 50,000 players count. And I am talking about Anime Eternal. This weak legacy team should take notes from Anime Eternal team for real. Anyways, that's it for the video. What are your thoughts on the game? Feel free to share your honest opinion in comment section. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care and peace out.